So today we're starting a brand new series on my channel. This is Minecraft Hardcore mode. So we're going to go to single player, go create new world, of course put it into hardcore mode, and I'll just call it like KHC for Kysen Hardcore, and let's give it a seed as well. So we'll do say Kysen Hardcore Series 1, and then that way if you want to play along at home, you can. So let's generate this world and see how good it looks. Okay, so here's where we've spawned in, and so far it actually looks pretty good. We're in a plains area, so that means there should be animals around. I can see some chickens right there, which is always good, some early game food, and we got some trees around us and stuff like that. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. Now you might be noticing that things look a little bit different, and that is because if I go into my resource packs here, you see I've got a couple of resource packs running. I'll put an explanation and links to those down in the description for anyone who is interested in using them. So I'm obviously going to start off by just punching wood, and I have to say every time I do this I get huge nostalgia. I've played this game for like 10 years now, but it never gets old. I still love starting a new world, and obviously with hardcore, the whole, when you die, the world is over challenge thing, it definitely adds something to it. So let me know down in the comments, guys, how long have you guys played Minecraft for, and do you enjoy hardcore mode? And if you do and you're excited for this series, then please do like and subscribe to show your support and get many more of these episodes. So of course we have to start off basic. Now that we have some wood, we're going to go ahead and make up a crafting bench and some sticks so that we can of course get some better stuff, and that's going to start with the classic, the wooden pickaxe. The way that like almost every single Minecraft world I've ever played has started is to make the wood pickaxe, make three, or get three of the cobble I should say, so we can make a cobble pickaxe and then never ever use this thing again. Maybe I'll keep it and give it a special home, but for now I'm on a stone mission. Now I have 14 cobble, I can of course make up the essentials. So let's go ahead and make some sticks up here. We definitely want a shovel and we definitely want an axe as well. And in fact, we're also going to need to get ourselves a sword for a little bit of protection and stuff. And that's pretty much it. That's my little starter kit right there. Pretty happy with that. So I guess the thing to do now is to explore. Now this here looks interesting because that to me looks like an island, which could be really, really useful because obviously in hardcore mode, if we live on an island, we can control the environment a bit, and that could be pretty cool. Now, if I do live on that island, I want to save some of the animals that are around here because I might need to breed those up. So I might just explore a bit further and then only kill the animals when I have to, just keeping an eye out in these little areas here for any surface coal because that would be super useful. And we'll give little updates along the way when something interesting happens. So actually, I almost missed this, but there's a ravine right here, a huge ravine. That's pretty cool. So definitely some early game stuff. I can see some coal just down there. There it is right there. Some copper as well. Some things down here as well. So pretty useful. Oh, I can hear a zombie. Okay, our first mob of the game is not too far away. There's a lot of deep holes around here, so I better be careful. It would really, really... Oh, look at that, a village. Okay, this is officially a good seed. I'm very happy now. I was about to say it would suck if I were to die in like the first episode, but it would also be a very me thing to do, embarrassingly enough. However, this right here, this I'm very happy with. We're going to head over there and let's see what loot we get. Just approaching the village now, and the first house we come to actually has loot. And okay, that's actually pretty cool. We got some emeralds early on. There could be some use for that later on. Pretty happy about the food as well, so let's get that sorted. And yeah, not a bad early start. In fact, let's eat because just as well do that right hardcore. Got to think about these things, take them a bit more seriously. And whilst I'm here, I'm also going to steal a bed from someone when I see a good bed. Okay, check this out, guys. I'm just running over here and I could see in the distance this thing. We got the nether portal right there. And this is actually really, really good. It's almost complete. What do we need? Like 3 blocks to complete that. And there's one spare block right there. Of course, we're going to... Oh, okay. We got one in here as well. That's really useful. Fortune 3. Don't mind that on a shovel. I mean, it's okay. It's a gold shovel. It's not the best. Depth Strider. Okay, that is really useful early game. I'm going to put those on, keep ourselves alive. And the fire charge might help with that as well. So actually, yeah, not too bad at all for the first little bit of loot that we got from here. And obviously a good way of getting to the nether in the near future. So this is officially an amazing seed, guys. Check this out. Oh yeah. In the distance over there, we have yet another village. Now, as you can see, this one has been abandoned. It's one of those abandoned villages, but that's still useful for some other things that we're going to get. So let's go check that out and see what we can find there. All right, we got our first mob here, guys, to deal with. Here he comes, and there we go. He's dead. We got another mob here was burning up just before I got here. So I think they're spawning inside these houses here, and then they're coming out to try and get us and burning up. So yeah, interesting. Now there are some resources we can get from these places for sure. Let's have a little look around to see if we get anything good. Okay, first chest we've come to, and okay, wow. So the food is really useful, that's for sure. And we got 7 emeralds already. Now, if I can find a good trade, then definitely they could be useful. But obviously there's no villagers in this particular village. Oh, another chest up there though. Let's see what we get in this one. Pretty happy with the loot we're getting, I have to say. Okay, just some boots. Just as I said, I was happy with the loot. I jinxed myself and we got rubbish loot. That's okay, we can take it. Okay, another chest here, and yeah, a few little bits and bobs there. We didn't have a helmet, now we do, so that's good. The only thing we need now is some pants. We're just walking around without pants on at the moment, but actually it looks like it is turning nighttime, so I might have to explore the rest of this village in the morning. Let's just go to this little house up here, see what's going on here. Oh, there's actually a chest. Okay, nothing super useful, a few potatoes. Let's sleep outside. It's such a beautiful night. Okay, not quite, but it's about to be nighttime, and then we'll explore the rest of this village in the morning. And here we go, guys, sleeping through our first night. I made it one day. That is... We're going to celebrate that right now. That is so good. I'm going to keep looting the rest of this village. I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool. Another chest here. Let's see what we get in this one. Okay, another emerald. Oh, we did get some pants. Finally, we can actually put some pants on. We are fully clothed, including some pretty sexy gold boots, so I don't mind that. And a bit of rotten flesh here as well, it seems. All right, so actually, yeah, we are getting a little bit of loot here for just being this early into the game. Obviously, finding 2 villages was pretty awesome, and I'm pretty pleased with that. I think this village is fully looted. I'll let you guys know if I find anything else that's cool. And after that, it might be time to start looking at getting a bit of an early base set up. So I think this is near where I spawned, and this is the island that I think I was looking at, and it does definitely seem to be an island. So let's go over there and have a little look, although it might take a little while to swim. Actually, the swimming is feeling really fast, actually. Is that just me? I mean, it's been a little while since I did some Minecraft. It does feel quick. Oh, actually, it's this. Depth Strider 3. I totally forgot I had that already. That's actually really nice. You know what? Early game, being able to swim that quickly is really, really nice. I find Depth Strider is one of those enchantments that I really miss when I start a new world. If you've been like used to having your full like enchanted gear and stuff, that's one I miss. So I'm actually really, really happy I found that now. So this is indeed an island, as you can see. There's got water all around us here. And I guess the idea now is just to find a little area that we can make really safe for the start of this game. And then we can build out and eventually like take over this whole island. It is quite big, so this will probably be done over like a series of a few different episodes and live streams and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in catching my live streams on this, then do make sure you subscribe and get notifications and stuff. You can join my Discord if you wish and join notification squad there to get a ping, because I know sometimes the YouTube notifications don't work, but links to all that stuff is in the description. Now, as I'm talking, I'm just seeing here, this could be really actually quite useful because it's almost like 2 islands, right? So we've got like this little one right here. Like, I think this is, if we go over here, this doesn't connect up, does it? There is water. Okay, it's a tiny bit of water. So technically this is an island. And with this water and the hill here, this is kind of like a natural defense, because this island right here is small enough that we could actually make our little base on here to start off. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself a little setup here. So I've cleared a lot of this little island now. And in doing so, I've realized it's actually a fair bit smaller than I thought. Like, I've taken down all of the trees, apart from this one right here, because this is home to the bees. I thought it'd be nice to keep them there for a couple of reasons. One, because obviously bees are really cool and we'll use them for things throughout this series. But also what I figured we could do is this island here probably won't actually take that long to clear, but I would like to do it with iron tools rather than stone. So I'm going to go ahead and do a bit of mining in just a second. And then we can have like a bridge going over from here maybe, and have this as like a little farming island to get us started with some crops and things, which you can see I've kind of already got off to a start with. So this is our shabby little base right now. I'm going to go and do some mining and then take down a lot of the trees and stuff on this island, this bigger island here. And this is where we're going to now make our home. So a little change of plan, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. After doing a little bit of caving and looking around at some little areas that were exposed over on the plains over there, as you can see, we managed to get ourselves a little bit of iron here. So that's pretty cool. Going to make up some iron stuff. The first thing I want to make though is one of these, a nice iron axe to go and chop down a load of those trees with. So I think that's going to be the first thing, try and get this island over here cleared. Then we can start looking at where we want to make our base and stuff and see if we need to make 2 iron axes or something to get rid of all these trees. So let's go and do that and maybe have a bit of a mission lighting things up as well so the mobs stop spawning, and then see how that looks. As you can see, I've got a lot of torches around here now, so hopefully this is all mob proof. This little island that we're on here, which is where we're sleeping and stuff at the moment. Made a little bridge as well going over here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this area just yet, but then with the staircase we got down here, I'm thinking that this island right here, and obviously I've taken out all the trees on it, but also did a bit of terraforming just to like flatten it out a bit, as you see here. I think this could be a really nice area to get like a bit of a house going with an early game storage area and maybe like a few farms and things like that. So pretty happy with this size of the island. The next thing will be to light it up, and I'm also going to go and do a load of building off cam so we actually start building a little house, and then I'll show you guys the progress I make along the way. I have an important question to ask you guys. What lies at the bottom of an ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. Well, this isn't exactly a nervous wreck, but it is, of course, a shipwreck. So we've got ourselves a shipwreck. Here we go. And I thought we had to explore this on cam and see what kind of loot we get, because early game, this can actually be really useful loot. So this is our first chest. Let's see. Wow. Okay, wow, that is so cool. What do we get there? 10 iron and a load of these iron nuggets as well. A little bit of bottle enchanting as well as some gold nuggets. I'm actually really happy with that as far as that loot goes. I'll check around, see if there's any more chests. I was hoping to get like the buried treasure map and stuff, but that's pretty good. Okay, downstairs in this little room, there's another chest. Let's see what we've got. Yes, we do. We have a buried treasure map and some paper and stuff here, which will be actually kind of useful for other things. So let's just get this out a second. Let's come up here and see if we can see where this is going to be. All right, looks like it's actually really close, guys. Look at this. We're here on the map. Looks like it's just... Wait, it's literally just over here? Is that... This might be the closest I've ever found. Oh, it's raining. Is that a bad omen? No, it's not a bad omen. We're going to get good loot. Let's get a little closer and see here what loot we can get from our buried treasure. Okay, so I'm zeroing in on it. I think I need to be like maybe one more block this way, and you have to have just a little bit of white sticking out. So I think down from here. So like maybe just down here somewhere. Let's, you know what, I'm digging straight down. This is hardcore. I'm digging straight down. It's probably okay to do that, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. What do you guys think? All right, guys, I found it. There it is. So moment of truth to dig this off. And, oh, wow. Guys, our first diamond. All right, that is our first ever diamond. This one has to sit differently for now because I want to like make a note of my first ever diamond. Tons of iron, obviously a heart of the sea, very cool as well. An iron sword, some fish. Okay, even prismarine crystals. This is so cool. That was awesome loot to find, especially with the diamonds there straight away. Now we found 2, which I guess isn't too bad because technically that can be used for an enchantment table if we can find the obsidian. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this loot. I've got to say, this is an awesome start to the game. As you can see, we have found a mine shaft. This was actually something I was really happy about because obviously the loot we can get from this is really cool. Now, what I've done here is I've blocked this up. Oh, don't worry about this. This is my texture pack. So normal redstone's fine. When it gets activated, it goes like that. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's not talk about that. So what I'm going to do is just go upstairs and get some stuff. I got a little bit of iron here, which I'll smelt down. I think what I need to make up, you see how I made like the water drop thing, by the way, with the lifesaver thing going on here. So we're good. So I could drop that down and explore this thing, and we'll do that together and see what we find. But I want to get a shield first, like definitely, and use my iron sword that I found and maybe make up some iron armor too. So let me go and get some gear and then we'll have a look at what's in that mine shaft. So as it happens, I've got 26 iron on me just here, and also in here we've got another 7 smelting down. So we can actually make up quite a lot of stuff. Definitely want to start with the shield, of course, and I've got my iron sword here. And then we're just going to make up a load of the iron armor. Given that this is hardcore and this is episode 1, I'm actually feeling pretty good about the fact that we're already into iron armor here. So it does mean I have to take off my amazing gold boots and all of my leather armor, but I'm not too worried about that, obviously, because we're gearing up quite nicely here. There we go. And there we go. So yeah, I feel like I'm ready now. I look the part and ready to explore this mine shaft. Okay, let's take this down and have a little explore. Obviously, like hoping to find some of those loot chests and things like that. But we might also get, there we go, like some iron there, some decent ores and things as we go through. But the most important thing is obviously that I don't die. As I see a creeper there, that's obviously number 1. So let's see how well we can do and do the little highlights as we go through this thing. Oh, look at this, guys. A glow squid just died down here. That's awesome. So we actually got ourselves some of this stuff, some of the glow ink sacks, and we didn't have to do any work for it. The glow squid actually just died of his own accord. Kind of spawned in here. I think there's another one there. There we go. And it's kind of coming through here. We could have a little accidental glow squid farm going on here. Maybe something to check out later on. All right, guys, check this out. We got a dungeon down there. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to spawn. But the good news is I think that's a skeleton dungeon. That's it seems like that's what spawned there. So let's get a load of torches ready here so we can go and light this up. Make sure we don't die as well. But that's super useful. There we go. Okay, this guy is kitted out. So we have to be a bit careful with him that he doesn't kill us. Okay, all right, there we go. He's dead. Let's try and get in there and light this thing up, see what loot we can get. And definitely, probably in the next episode or something like that, this is going to be a good idea, right? It's to make a spawner farm thing here. They're pretty easy to make, but we get a ton of resources from them. Obviously, bones, really useful early game. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So let's see what loot we got in the chests as well. Name tag. Okay, very cool. Don't mind that for the first one. That's pretty good. String is fine, and yeah, not much else by the looks of this of any real use, but I'm definitely happy to get this spawner. And as I say, I think we definitely need to make a spawner farm here soon. Pretty lucky find in the middle of the mine shaft right here. So yeah, I have to say I'm really loving the seed. I think we've got quite lucky with the seed, given that we're playing hardcore. Seed does definitely make a difference. Okay, so I'm running out of torches. That was actually my last one, but look at this. We actually found a loot chest, and oh, a golden apple. Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, golden apple. Oh, and some more torches to keep exploring. All right, that's actually kind of cool. I guess we'll take all this other stuff as well, because why not? Then we've come to this bit, which is cool, but also really scary. I'm going to get back here a bit. I'd already dropped creepers coming down, and there's a big like ledge down there as well. So yeah, let's just keep going this way. We've got 8 more torches. I doubt we'll find anything else with these final 8 torches, but you never know. Okay, there is the cave spider spawner as well. And okay, it looks like it's going to be spawning soon. We're getting pretty close to the range of it, which I don't like. The stuff going on here. It's pretty treacherous down here. Everything's so much scarier when you're in hardcore mode. Do I go and take the spawner out now? I guess I'd be happy with myself next time I come here. But it's just getting to it. It's a little bit tricky because we've got this stuff here that's in the way. So let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so my plan is I've dug a few blocks out here to get closer to the spawner, so I can just dig a few and get rid of that spawner. And I can retreat back in here and place blocks if I need to. So I think what we need to do is keep this close, right? So we've got the pickaxe close to the blocks. And let's just give it our best shot here. Now, is there anything going to come at us from that way? Doesn't look like it. So let's go as quickly as we can. Get rid of you. Quickly, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, it's gone. Let's place some torches down. I can hear some spiders here somewhere. You know what? I don't need to find out where they are. Let's just run. We've got one torch left. This torch can live here. Aha. Let's go back upstairs. We've got a pretty decent amount of loot. I mean, it could have been better. It could have been worse. But there's still a lot of this left to explore. So I'll perhaps do that in a future episode. But we've had a good explore here today. And obviously found the dungeon, which was one of the biggest things. Now I've just got to try and remember my way out of these things, which is always a little bit tough. Oh, some lapis. Actually, I think this block here means that my way in... Yes. Oh, wait. No. Oh, I thought that was the way in. All right, well, I'll find it. The house I'm building has been coming along quite nicely, actually. Reasonably happy with how it's looking so far. I wanted to go for something that was a bit just not symmetrical, try and do something a little bit different. And this is the rough shape we've got so far. I think once the decorations put on a bit more, it'll look, even better again, hopefully. But this is where we're at right now. The only slight issue with it so far is in terms of the roof, because of the way that I've done it, there are some full blocks on the roof. And what that basically means is there are areas up here where mobs could potentially spawn. So the way that I'm going to try and get around this is going to be using spruce buttons and also some of these slabs right here. I think that's a good idea because it will add a bit more character to the build, a bit more depth with the buttons and the slabs and things like that, just making it look a little bit more, depthy, is that a word? Than what it looks right now, a bit more higgledy-piggledy. So hopefully that will look good, but I'm going to carry on doing that and just give little updates along the way. Just as I'd finished this roof, I thought it was an appropriate time to do a little update, but quite a nice little starter house and a good place for us to sleep from here on out. I said before that I thought the house would look a lot better after it had been decorated, and I have to say, in my opinion, it is looking a lot better. So as you can see, a lot has been added out the front here, and we've put a few different things on. So we've got the bell up there, we've got the chimney up here. I have to say, the chimney, that really makes it feel quite homely to me, seeing the smoke there. There's something about it, right? I do love that in Minecraft. Then down here, we just added in a few things. So just little things like these little bushes and, little plants and leaves and stuff like that. Mixture of spruce and oak leaves. Now, I said about my first diamond. Well, there it is. So yes, our first diamond shall be forever remembered. It has been put on the wall. Just a fun little thing that I like to do in my worlds. And yeah, I thought it looks kind of nice. So just have a little look around the side here. We've got a few of these berry bushes, a bit of an outdoorsy work area thing going on here. And a little bit of an overhang there with the roof and stuff, just to give it a bit of depth and all that sort of stuff. And even went around the side and added bushes and stuff too, and little flower pots and things in the windows. So quite happy with how this is turning out, bearing in mind, of course, it is just a starter house. On the inside, it is actually fairly functional. We've got a decent amount of early game storage. I like having a clock, especially in hardcore. You know exactly when it's night time to sleep, which is good. And talking about sleeping, I do, of course, have the red bed, the only bed in Minecraft, right, guys? And this guy protects me nighttime. This is my little guard right here. He's a little under-geared right now. He does have the nice gold boots there flashing away. That's kind of like a nightlight. That might keep me awake. Might be a problem. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have that. And every time we upgrade our armor, we can put our old armor over there. But I've got the stone cutter in here. I've got an anvil and furnaces and stuff. So plenty of things going on here for it to be functional. Incidentally, I use slabs for the roof so that I can put the chest up here and still open this top chest. So kind of a useful little tip that if you're ever short on space or whatever, you want to have them right up to the roof like that. Just something that I personally like to do and thought I'd mention. Then out the back here, we got a garden, which is of course still growing, as you can see here. And we got some wheat growing there and the sugarcane. This is mainly going to be decorational, to be honest. I wanted to have the house looking kind of pretty, nothing wrong with making things look kind of nice, right? And that's hopefully what we've done here. So yeah, just a nice little starter house there, mainly so we can sleep somewhere and obviously, store some things. And then over here is going to be the work area later on. So this is where the mine is right now. So we just drop down there, it takes us into the mine shaft. Then if I drop down again, I'm going down to level -58, which I believe is the best level for diamonds. But if you know better than that, let me know for Minecraft 1.18. I've seen some conflicting advice, and so far I haven't found many diamonds, but I haven't done a lot of mining, so that might be the reason. And as you can see, at night time, it's well lit up. This house, obviously being hardcore, we want to light this up as best as we can. And I'll definitely be looking to light this up, so the whole island here and this island, over here, like this one over there, that one is all lit up as well, so no mobs can spawn anywhere. We did take care of the roof. You can see the little buttons and the slabs and things on there if you look closely. So that is now definitely taken care of, or at least I believe. Certainly hope so. Hope there's no drop creepers that are going to jump down on me. But But I have to say, I do quite like the look of this house of an evening as well. Something about it at nighttime, where it just looks kind of cool, in my opinion. So as we come to the end of the day here, I want to say the dad jokes are of course coming. I'll end my videos with them throughout this series. And if you guys want to see more of this series, please do leave a like and consider subscribing, as the more people that do that, the more of these videos I'm likely to make. I'd also love to hear your feedback down in the comments, things you'd like to see in the future or anything like that. It's always good to know what you guys are thinking. But for now, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. Why couldn't Dracula's wife get to sleep? Because of his coffin. Which US state has the smallest soft drinks? Minnesota. Why shouldn't you wear a clock on your belt? It's a waste of time. The farmer asked me to help him round up 37 sheep. I said, sure, it's 40. How can you tell that the sun is intelligent? Because it has 1,000,000 degrees.